So Marty's tire's been leaking air here for the past week or so. So I'm going to show you how to find and plug a tire. So here's a list of things you're going to need. Unfortunately for me, my grandpa's 1950s style air compressor literally just took a dump. So I had to actually go to the gas station, put air in the tire to do this. If you have an air compressor, good on you. You're definitely going to need it. You're also going to need a plug kit, something with a rasp tool, the eyelet tool, actual plugs, and rubber cement. If you have a nail in your tire, you're going to need something to pull it out with, and a little bit of soapy water. If you find a nail, you're going to need the pliers or something to pull the nail out with. If you don't see anything, you're going to need soapy water. Find where the leak's coming from, and that's where actually an air compressor would come in handy right now. So when you're trying to find out why your tire is losing air, you just have to use your senses. First sense, sight. Look for anything like a nail, or a nail. Usually it's a nail. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to look through the tire to see if you see anything that doesn't belong. I've already looked over the tire. I have found no nails. So I went to the gas station, put air in the tire, and felt. Felt around to see if I could find the leak, which is actually how I found the leak. You can listen for the leak. If you hear the leak, feel for the leak, and if you still can't, you can spray soapy water on it. Which I have already lost too much air in the tire, but this tire's been plugged before. Plugs don't last forever, but they do last a long time. I plugged this tire 2 years ago. So 2 years later, the tire, or the plug, so 2 years later the plug finally fails. It's coming out around where the plug was, so I'm gonna have to try to extract that plug. And there it goes. That's where the soapy water comes in hand. That's actually how I found out where the leak was. As soon as I started putting air in the tire, it started bubbling around that plug just like that. First things first, you're going to use your rasping tool just to clean out the hole, clean the surrounding area, just like so. Next, you're going to take your eyelet tool. You're going to get a plug and your rubber cement. Open up the rubber cement, lube up the eyelet tool a little bit. Take the plug, and stick it through the eyelet like that. So it's halfway in the middle. What I do is I lube up the tool again, get some on the seal, then you're going to shove it straight into the hole. And then one quick pull out, like so. And you plugged your tire. Now, what I like to do for added protection is to cut a little bit off, take more of your rubber cement and put it on top of it. Take a lighter, light it, and smooth out anywhere a hole could be. Like so. I'm sorry, Kia, but this thing is the biggest piece of junk I've ever had to work with. They want you to drive with it. Like, I have a flat tire. How can I drive 50 miles an hour with that thing? Alright, just babied this thing to the gas station with like 10 pounds of air in the tire thanks to Kia's space age thing that doesn't work at all. Anyways, the soapy water, a full tire, the plug, is not leaking any air at all. Now the directions don't mention anything about catching the plug on fire. I do the fire and melting and spreading of the plug as just an added precaution, but this plug that I just replugged, I plugged that originally 2 years ago. So like I said, it's not permanent, it's not a permanent fix, but it could be a long-term fix if the hole's not too big. If this video was any help to you, and I hope it was, give it a big old thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. TREACE out.